Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to our first unofficial day of learning from home. And just to kind of introduce you to what we're going to be doing this week, I'm mainly going to be having you work on your final assignment for Of Mice and Men, which was your essay or your poster. And I'm also going to give you this week to do any missing assignments that you have that related to the book, or really just anything that you have from quarter 3 that is missing. And the reason for that is the district has now said that April 14th is our end date for quarter 3. So again, we teachers can resubmit your grades for quarter 3 up until April 14th. And that's really going to determine whether you get credit for the semester, because you can either get a pass or a no mark for the semester. So as long as you are passing quarter 3 and you keep on doing your assignments, then you will get a passing grade of pass this semester. All right, so before I get really deep into explaining everything that you were supposed to do for your Of Mice and Men assignments, I just want to say that I miss you guys and I wish we could go back to school, and I hope that you're all doing okay. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and share my screen with you so that I can go over a couple things with you. So again, just give me 1 sec, and now I'm sharing my screen with you. So the first thing I want to go over with you all is that I do have a website, a class website for us. So I'm just going to show it to you really quick. My website is sites.google.com/view/Miss DAHS. All right, so you can either go there or you can actually go to it from Aries. I'm not sure if your Aries looks the same as mine, but if you go to your Aries, there should be a place where all your classes have a link to a website, and that will link all of you to this page, which is the English 10 part of my website. All right, so just to show you the home page really quick, this is just the welcome. And then this is the contact page. So if you ever forget which email you need to send an assignment to, my emails are right here. So remember, for sending me your classwork, you're either supposed to use this email right here, missrobertsci@gmail.com, or if you're using your MediaTek email, there's this other one over here, adrobertsci@hsmediatek.org. All right, so again, that's the contact page. And then just really quick, I want to point out this part at the top. So for our distance learning, we teachers are supposed to have office hours. So my official office hours are going to be 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. Most of the time I will reply to you even if you don't message me within those hours, but these are the times that I am like guaranteeing that I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, so it just depends on how many other students need my help at that time. All right, so then to go back to our English 10 page, this is where I'm going to be listing your assignments for the week. So as you can see, today is April 7th, so it says week of April 6th to 10th. And your assignments are, you're going to complete your Of Mice and Men essay or poster, and you're going to submit it to me via email by Tuesday, April 14th. All right, and then again, your other assignment for this week is to complete any missing work for quarter 3, and again, submit it to me via email by Tuesday, April 14th. All right, just a quick note on any of your missing work. I have attached the Word documents for all your assignments onto Aries for Of Mice and Men. So if you are missing any of those, you just need to go look at your list of assignments for English. You should see a little W, which means there's a Word document that has been uploaded to Aries that you should be able to download. So again, you should be able to find any of those missing assignments in Aries, but if you can't find them, just let me know and I can email it to you personally. And again, you can always message me on Remind if you're confused. All right, so again, those are your assignments for this week. For Watch, it says video April 7th. That is not linked yet because that's what I'm recording right now. So as soon as I'm done recording this video, I'm going to put it on YouTube, and then you'll be able to click on the link right there. I'm also going to send that link out via Remind today. Okay. And then finally, you'll see, just for notes, it says that Friday and Monday are technically school holidays because Easter is this weekend. So again, I'm not going to have any like official assignments Friday and Monday, but again, I'll still be here. You can still ask me any questions if you have any. All right, so again, that is my website and Aries. So pretty much for distance learning, I will be reminding you on Remind to go check my website to get your assignments for the week. But again, if you just want to get ahead of me, then you can always come here. So again, it is sites.google.com/view/MissDAHS. And then if you want to go straight to your English 10 page, it's /English-10. All right, so what I want to do next, like I said, is I'm going to quickly go over your Advice and Men essay and poster assignment, just in case any of you forgot, because it's been almost a month since we finished reading the book. So that's why I really want you to make sure that you get that done this week. It is still going to go in your grade, your essay or your poster, because we did most of the work before we took this extended break. All right, so now I am going to go over your essay or poster assignment really quick with you. So this is the paper that all of you got in class. Like I said, it's on Aries. I send it out via Remind. So if you don't have this paper, let me know. I'll get it to you. And remember, you could choose between an essay and a poster, and you could choose your topics. So for your essay requirements, pretty much a standard essay for my class. You need intro paragraph, 3 body paragraphs, concluding paragraph, MLA format, a works cited page, and instead of peer editing, I will just have you edit it yourself, unless you really want a peer to edit it. So again, I'll cross out peer on there. All right, and then for the poster, the requirements are pretty similar. You do still need body paragraphs, the title, author, genre, the topic of your essay, and a thesis statement. So you really just don't have to write out an entire intro paragraph or entire concluding paragraph. So in addition for the poster, you do need some images, design elements, and things like that. Again, you don't need to get it peer edited. You should edit it yourself though. And you don't need to turn it in physically, which means that you can either make a physical poster and send me a picture, or you can make a digital poster. So you could use like a website like Canva or Infogram like we've used before, or you could just use like a Google slide if that works for you, a Prezi. All right, so again, as long as you turn in work to me, I will grade it. So you can kind of choose the formatting for the poster. All right, the essay, because the essay, it's a little more strict. All right, so those are the requirements. Now I'll go over the topic choices that you had very briefly. So there were 6 topics that were the 6 kind of things that we studied on each of the 6 chapters of the book. So remember, for those topics, you're answering this question: how does John Steinbeck use this element to effectively tell the tragic story of George and Lenny? So let's say you chose the topic of foreshadowing. You have to say how John Steinbeck uses foreshadowing to tell George and Lenny's tragic story. So why did the foreshadowing make the story like even more sad? The fact that we could tell like different sad things were coming. All right. Or let's say you did symbols in the book. So like, for example, maybe the farm that the men dreamed about was a symbol of their American dream. So again, how does that symbol help John Steinbeck to tell this sad story? All right, so again, make sure if you picked one of these first 6 topics, you're answering this question. All right, and then you did have 2 other topics that I said you could choose. You had euthanasia. So again, you had to talk about both the book and kind of real life and say whether or not you thought euthanasia was moral, or whether it is kind of the right thing to do a mercy killing, or to, again, prevent further suffering from somebody who's going to die anyway. All right, and then your other option was to compare the book and the movie. So we did watch the movie in class. You might be able to find a version of it on YouTube that is, maybe a little questionable if you wanted to rewatch pieces of it, but that's up to you. So again, you would compare and contrast to the book and the 1992 movie and argue whether or not the adaptation was successful. So they made many changes, but do you think that it was kind of like a good version of the story that John Steinbeck originally wrote? All right, so again, that is my reminder of what you are supposed to do for your essay. You did also have this outline on the back that could help you out. So if you did that outline, please use it. And remember, this is the works cited that you need to include unless you do any other research or use any other sources. Then you need to add those in as well, and you can do that on the website easybib.com. All right. Finally, I'm just going to preview your editing checklist with you really quick. So again, you should be filling this out for yourself. Most of you grabbed them before we left school, and then I also send them to you via Remind, and they are posted on Aries. And okay, so for the intro paragraph, again, normal, you need a hook, background information, and a thesis. You do not need to write an intro paragraph if you are doing the poster, but you do still need some of these elements. All right, for each body paragraph, you need a topic sentence. So let's say you're writing, for example, about like the characters. Your topic sentence could sound something like, one really important character in the novel was Crooks, for example. All right, your concrete detail, you need at least one quote from the text. And again, you need to introduce your quote and include your citation. And again, your citations will look like this for this book, Steinbeck, and then whatever the page number was. All right, I'm hoping that most of you brought your books home. I don't think a lot of you returned them to the library yet. So again, if you like are struggling with your quotes, just let me know and I can help you out by getting you either a quote or a passage or a copy of the book. All right, so again, you need a citation for each quote, and then remember you need to explain your quote with your commentary. So you need to say, again, like if you're talking about Crooks, maybe you had a quote that showed why he was an important character, and your commentary would explain like how he was such an important character in the book. So you could say like, Crooks is an example of the discrimination at the time, which connects to, I don't know, maybe Lenny, because he's also discriminated against as someone who's like intellectually disabled. So again, you kind of have to make that connection in your commentary, and then your concluding sentence is going to tie back to your thesis. All right, so again, those are your body paragraph requirements, same for all 3 body paragraphs. Then concluding paragraph, looks like I forgot to change this from Okonkwo, which is funny that none of you pointed that out. But yeah, this is pretty much the same editing checklist as your Things Fall Apart essay. So again, you need a concluding thought on the book. All right, so again, concluding paragraphs should be pretty simple, pretty short. You don't even need one for the poster. All right, so again, overall requirements, you need a title if you're writing an essay, you need MLA format if you're writing the essay, you need a works cited page for either the essay or the poster. You need to make sure that you don't have any like spelling or grammar mistakes and that you proved your thesis overall. So again, I think that's pretty much it for your Of Mice and Men stuff. All right, so this video has gone on for long enough, so I am gonna go ahead and finish up. But before that, I did want to say that next week we are going to be starting a new book. And if any of you are interested in getting your own copy of the book, you definitely don't have to. But the book is called Night. So like nighttime is called Night. And the author's name is Elie Wiesel. It's Elieweisel. So if you're interested and you want to like buy the book somehow, maybe online, because obviously you can't really go to a bookstore right now, then you can buy it, but I will be providing the book to all of you via PDFs. So don't feel like you have to buy it. You definitely don't have to. I'm really bummed that we couldn't check it out of the library before we had to start staying home, but unfortunately we can't change that now. But we are still going to read it, and as I said before we left for this break, this is one of my favorite books, and it's definitely my favorite book that we do this year in sophomore English, and I think it's really important for all of you to read. Just so you know what it's about, it is a true story. It's a memoir of Elie Wiesel's experiences during the Holocaust, during World War II. So he was Jewish, and he was sent to concentration camps with his family. And again, this is the true story of how he survived. So again, spoiler alert, he survives the Holocaust and he goes on to write this book, and he actually only died a couple of years ago. All right, so again, next week is when we're going to be starting that. So I really just want you to take time over the next week up until April 14th to make sure that your quarter 3 grade is looking good. You get your essay done. You reach out to me if you have any missing assignments you need help on. All right, so I think I covered everything you could possibly need to know. So if you made it to the end of this video, congratulations. And I'm going to hopefully hear from all of you soon and start getting work from you soon. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. All right, bye.